Welcome back. For those that just watched me do this, I'm doing it again because something got screwed up with my stream. I was also forgetting to give tips. So the first step here is when you're in human form instead of hollowing, you can be invaded by other players as well as bring other players into your game to help you. There's also other added bonuses like the higher your humanity while you're in human form, the higher your drop rate.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess, fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
I also turned off notifications from Steam, so there's no pop-ups anymore during my game, and I also boosted my mic volume a little bit. Let me know if you can hear me better. So these souls I'm picking up, if you use them, they turn into normal souls, which are used for leveling and buying items and such, but they're kind of nice because they aren't lost on death. So it's good to save them until you actually need them. You also can't be hit while backstabbing or doing a parry attack, so use that to your advantage. Leveling strength to 11 here because it's required in order to equip a spear. The number one stat on shields, in my personal opinion, for most scenarios is going to be physical. For example, the beginner shield that I had is 78% physical damage reduction, which means even if I'm blocking, I'm still taking that 22% damage, whereas this one's 93, so it's definitely a lot better. You really want to make sure that you're using 100% physical damage reduction shields if you're going to be blocking a lot. You also, unless they patched it, you get bonus souls for backstabbing enemies, so try to do that whenever possible. Same goes for parries. Alright, so that guy gave 121. I'm gonna try to normal kill this guy. Which is easier said than done.
Well now, then you are. I try.
Gonna need a lot of arrows in this game. I guess depending on playstyle, my particular one, I use a lot of them.
Thank you.
Notice one of the main perks right off the bat of spears. I can block and attack at the same time, making them a great defensive playstyle weapon. Okay, these guys gave 60 a moment ago and backstab 72, so yes, there is an XP bonus for killing them with backstabs and parries. Every time you go back to a fire, it's going to respawn all the enemies. You can't just keep going back there and refilling your flasks, so be aware of that. You need to basically learn these areas and do it perfectly each time. And these signs of the ground right here are the players that I mentioned that you can invite into your game if you're in human form. The other big benefit of the spear, aside from the fact that you can attack while shielded, is that since it's a poking attack, you don't hit walls like you do with swords in closed areas, which can be absolutely devastating. And these red signs on the ground are placed by players, sometimes to give hints, sometimes they're bad things, like this guy says try attacking. If you attack this merchant, he will never sell to you again, unless you pay a tremendous number of souls in order to absolve your sins. However, he does drop some good stuff, so it's worth killing him later on in the game once you have everything you need from him.
Oh, still keeping it? Then go ahead. Never hurt.
Also, the reasoning for buying 20 firebombs here is there's going to be the first Black Knight coming up, and there's
Thank you kindly.
pretty much no way you're going to kill it at this point with the gear and level that you are. However, there's a way to kind of cheese them by luring them into an area with a ladder, getting up on top of a building, and hucking firebombs at them. I'll be showing that shortly. careful with the guy that waits right around this corner. There's actually nothing over here anyways. The black fire bombs at this point in the game are great for killing the Taurus demon easily. You'll see that shortly as well. Every time I buy a spear, man. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to kill this guy really easily right here. So he'll chase you this hole, but he can't use a ladder. I told you. I'd almost feel bad, except they throw this guy at you so early in the game, and he's really not possible. Unless you played through the game before, you really don't have any way of knowing how to deal with these guys. And if you noticed how much damage I was taking, that's because of reduction. Oh, awesome Black Light Sword. I have never gotten that in any of my playthroughs. I might actually go Sword and Shield this game because of that. The Black Knight weapons are some of the best weapons in the game. The only downside is it requires 20 strength and 18 dexterity. They look awesome. Yeah, my dude's definitely a little bit weak to be hugging this thing around. Here's the first major benefit of having the Thief class master key. That door opens earlier. You can get a key for it later, but you can get to it right now. Resins are actually really nice. Thank you for the reminder. So these resins you apply to your weapon and it changes their stats. This one makes it so it does lightning damage. It's incredibly powerful. It's only temporary, but if you're having trouble with a boss and you apply one of those, you'll see your damage skyrocket through the roof. Oh yeah, they're great to use in PvP. You take a really powerful weapon that isn't elemental in the first place, and then you apply that, and you just do gobs of damage. Refill my flasks real quick, and possibly level up. Yeah, I think I'm going to take endurance to 11. That'll bring me up to level 9. One sec while I update. I went over my time that I wanted to have the video within, as well as I didn't break it up between Undead Parish and Burg, and I got rid of Steam notifications popping up on my screen. That's interesting. I have no idea how that guy aggroed. That was almost death number 1 to a freaking... Ugh, that would piss me off. Exceptionally dumb death. Normally they don't aggro from that range though. At least for me. One thing I've been trying to figure out is what exactly causes my humanity to go up automatically when I'm not killing bosses. Like I've gone from 0 to 2 just killing things in Undead Parish. It only happens when I'm in human form, too. Yeah, I'm playing through a little bit more normally this time, not trying to rush through things or skip anything. First invader. That was pretty quick. This guy's gonna have some pretty crazy gear. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, this is insane. There's no way anyone this level would have that stuff, I don't think. He's gonna try and make me fight him and mobs. Really? Oh yeah, look at that defense, 3 damage. And we don't get our first death that soon. And that's the benefit of those lightning items. Because I was doing lightning damage, he can't block all the damage even if he had 100% resist to physical because it's lightning damage. He knew what he was doing. No one in that gear at level, what am I, 9? He has to be within 10% of my level, so that means he's either 8 or 10. There's no one running around this area that even has the items to invade people's worlds that doesn't know what they're doing. He wasn't bad, I was just better. His problem was is he saw me use the lightning item and he ran, and that let me get that backstab in for half of his HP bar. That was the deal breaker right there. I'm gonna refill my Estus flasks because I used 2 during that fight. Just in case I need it during the boss. I don't think I will, but I don't want to have a stupid death because I'm rushing through this. Humanity, yay. That humanity was killing him. There's not a whole lot of good places to go in this area. Though that pot shot in his head was pretty funny. That shouldn't have happened, that was just pathetic. Well, the thing is shooting, it's got really weird hit detection for areas like that. He probably didn't think I would be able to hit him from there. He probably thought it would just hit the wall. So far though, I'm off to a good start. This is the Dark Souls I wanted to show people. Not me doing stupid deaths. I didn't realize you could drop items for people though. I'm gonna have to take note of that and take indictments with me when I PK people, because if I'm gonna start PKing, I want score against me. I'm turning my graphics down next time I do Blighttown so that I get a solid frame rate. I'm not going to deal with that place with a bad frame rate again. I can never pull off a parry on that attack. Yeah, see, my humanity just went up to 4. It must be for number of kills without dying. Hey, yeah, if I hadn't have brutally gone through Demon Souls before Dark Souls, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much as I did, but I just was so conditioned by Demon Souls. If you think Dark Souls is hard, Demon Souls makes this game look like Hello Kitty Adventures. So those little guys there are called crystal lizards. They are... I can't quite remember. I think they are the only way to get Twinkling Titanite in this game, which is needed to upgrade certain pieces of gear. Actually, I think there's another way to get it, but crystal lizards are one of the ways. Alright, let's do this. No deaths first time. Here we go. Fail throw. Oh my god. Can't believe I missed 3 of those. Ouch. That would have been bad if he knocked me off the ladder.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
So this guy here is Altair, or Solaire. He can join your party as an NPC if you want to bring him in for boss fights. He also gives you, upon the second time you talk to him, make sure you don't miss this, the White Soulstone. The White Soulstone allows you to summon... Well, it allows you to be summoned into other people's games. You can put down those white signs on the ground that you see everywhere that allow you to enter other people's games and help them out with bosses. I was gonna say, nice, a bot in here, but then you actually notice that you can't post a link. How's it going, Flawless Brown?
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment. The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings
soapstone.
in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Yeah, you do, Flawless. I believe you also get extra refills on your Estus flask. If I'm not mistaken, that might be from something else. There's some way to get additional Estus flasks. I've been doing missions before and my flasks have gone up randomly. It might be time that you've been alive since you last hit a bonfire, I don't know.